Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, afternoon, or evening to wherever you're watching this video right now. I will be presenting about critical maintenance procedures for smoke tube boilers in order to ensure safety and efficiency in marine applications. Maintenance is crucial. Maintenance procedures for smoke tube boilers are vital for safety, efficiency, and longevity in marine applications. These are to ensure reliable operations and compliance with regulations. It also prevents breakdowns, enhances safety, and prolongs boiler lifespan, crucial for optimal performance in marine environments. First, we have routine inspections. Routine inspections involve daily checks and also external and internal inspections. Daily checks can be about monitor water levels, steam pressure, fuel supply, and combustion quality. Ensure operating controls function properly and look for abnormal vibrations, leak, or sounds. External and internal inspections involve inspecting the boiler shelves, tubes, and valves for corrosion wear or scale deposits. Use ultrasonic testing for tube thickness and conduct hydrostatic tests to detect leaks. Next, we have cleaning procedures. It can be done with soot and scale removal and also water-side cleaning. Soot and scale removal revolves around cleaning fire tubes regularly using brushes or soot blowers to maintain heat transfer efficiency, while waterside cleaning involves remove scaling and sediment deposits from the waterside surfaces to prevent overheating. Let's watch these videos, snippets of these videos.
To clean the soot deposits. We will do this as routine maintenance only. But before you start the cleaning of a smoke tube, make sure that the boiler oil burner is stopped and remain in stop mode. And of course, the main engine is not running. You should also allow the boiler to cool down before you open the manhole. And the most important thing, safety first. Wear proper PPE like disposable coverall, eye goggles, gloves, and never work alone.
It's done with chemicals that dissolve deposits on the inside of the boiler. During this chemical cleaning process, chemicals are introduced to the boiler. The chemicals dissolve deposits and scale and carry them out of the boiler. This process is not as simple as it sounds. It's a very involved procedure, requiring a lot of time, equipment, and manpower. Also, if the chemicals are used incorrectly, they will attack boiler metal. This can cause more problems than the cleaning solves. So for this reason, a chemist will regularly take samples of the chemicals in the boiler to make sure that they're not causing damage.
Okay, next we have water quality management. This procedure involves chemical treatment and testing. Chemical treatment can be said to be using softeners, anti-corrosion additives, and appropriate water treatment chemicals to prevent scale and corrosion. Second, testing revolves regularly checking the boiler water for pH, alkalinity, dissolved oxygen, and hardness to meet operational standards. Okay, next we have the maintenance of key components. Maintenance of the key components revolve around four components of the smoke tube boilers: safety valves, gauges and controls, burner assembly, and also blowdown valves. Test and calibrate safety valves regularly to ensure the release pressure as designed, while we need to recalibrate pressure and temperature gauges periodically for accurate monitoring. Inspect and clean fuel nozzles, ignition systems, and air-to-fuel ratio settings to optimize combustion. Lastly, we use blowdown valves to remove sludge and maintain water quality. Efficiency monitoring involves combustion analysis and also performance monitoring. Combustion analysis to conduct flue gas analysis periodically to ensure emissions are within acceptable limits and optimize fuel efficiency. Performance monitoring revolves around tracking parameters like heat exchanger performance, combustion quality, and steam output, as you can see in these diagrams. The next maintenance procedure involves around preventive maintenance schedules. We can go.
Let's drain the boiler down. Someone's been actively keeping this clean both externally and internally. So, question, ma'am, during the heating season, how often do you drain the boiler and test the low water cutoff? Once a week. Okay. That's a little excessive.
Oh, they told me once a week.
I know. It depends on who you ask. However, if you read the manual for the low water cutoff, it'll say that it needs to be tested on a monthly basis.
See, we have the monthly basis draining of water, boiler water. But in this presentation, we can have four different types of maintenance schedules. It evolves around daily, weekly, monthly, and lastly semi-annual. Daily revolves around daily draining water, monitor fuel usage, check pressure readings, and inspect the furnace visually. Whereas weekly involves inspecting the fuel system, test safety devices, and check for leaks. While monthly revolves around cleaning the combustion chamber, inspect electrical components, and check for corrosion or cracks. Lastly, the semi-annual performs non-destructive testing of components, assess pump efficiency, and also inspect for internal scaling. At 7, regulatory compliance and documentation. In order to have the efficiency of boiler smoke tube boiler at, to be optimized, we need to ensure adherence to safety standards set by classification societies and maintain records of all inspections, water tests, and maintenance activities for regulatory and operational purposes. Next, we have emergency preparedness. For emergency preparedness, it needs to establish protocols for shutdown procedures and quick responses to pressure buildup or leaks, and also maintaining an emergency contacts and spare parts inventory. Another important procedure would be training and education. Train personnel on safety protocols, water quality management, and the operation of safety devices. It needs also to be included is to emphasize regular updates to ensure compliance with new standards. Lastly, we have boiler efficiency optimization. To optimize smoke to boilers, we need to have fuel management, heat loss reduction, and also blow down practices. Fuel management can be said to optimize fuel to air ratios and inspect burner settings for maximum efficiency, as we can see in the diagram regarding burner management system. Whereas heat loss reduction revolves around insulating pipes and boiler components to prevent unnecessary heat loss. In this diagram, we can see is the pipes are insulated with fiberglass. Whereas the last point would be blowdown practices. Blowdown practices minimize water wastage while maintaining quality to conserve resources. Here we can see we have a continuous blowdown control installation overview. In conclusion, by adhering to these maintenance practices systematically, the reliability, the safety, the efficiency of smoke tube boilers in marine environments can be significantly enhanced. That's all from me. Thank you.